Countdown. Can't live like we're dying. No, indeed, we cannot live like we're dying.
We cannot live like we're dying
That
tomorrow.
was a countdown. Did you know it was a countdown?
Yeah, it was a countdown. Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting. I didn't know.
It'll be cool if we played like a few months back, right? Just before the new year. So, countdown.
Yeah, that would have been great. Right, Malaysia, welcome back. It's Stefan and Nani in the studios.
That's right.
And we are telling you more about
green solutions. It's taking the world by storm. Green this, green that, even...
green yourself.
Yeah, green yourself. No plastic bag day when you go shopping. So now we're talking about green solutions for properties, construction, anything from houses to skyscrapers, green solutions for this. So let's talk about them on.
Let's welcome our guest in the studios. On my extreme right is Bernard Sageraj, who's the founder and director of Bluesnow Consulting and Engineering, Sdn Bhd. And next to Bernard is Dato Eddie Chen, who's the chairman of Board of Trustee, Reda Institute. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good
morning. Blue shirt. Yes, very, very apt.
See, I am dressed for the occasion.
Why are you dressed?
Even our two guests are not.
I'm just dressed as a girl. There you go. Pink. Pinky.
Green solutions. Well, anyway, this means little. But Dato Eddie, I believe that Reda, the Real Estate Housing Developers Association, is organizing this conference for the first time. It's called the Green Solutions Property Conference 2010. So you guys must have found some reason and need for this. So tell us more about that.
Yes, certainly. I think everybody is aware of the climate change.
Yeah.
The changes that's going around us, the environmental degradation and so on. So housing, in effect, the processes of building the houses, including the design, the layout. All this material, contribute, 40 to 50% of the carbon emission. So we find that it's very important that, if we are to do anything or to stop this climate change, we should start with the house because that contributes the bulk of carbon emission.
Right.
And there are many things that we can do to, mitigate this situation. And certainly Bernard is one of the consultant, the expert in this area. And we, as the implementer, the constructor, have to follow some of these to make housing greener. The green solution to come about. And we are trying to impart this onto developer. That's why we have this conference. And of course, not just imparting information, but also sharing. Maybe developers themselves has some good ideas that can contribute to this conference, they can bring to this conference, and that would help.
Yeah. Now, Bernard, as a professional engineer, what is the awareness level in our country? Forget about the world. I mean, I think everyone's quite aware outside there. But in our country, what kind of an awareness do we have when it comes to greens, going green, or rather, your carbon footprints, for instance? And do people incorporate that in their designs and developers? Do you feel they incorporate that into the designs?
In reality, I think the awareness for real carbon issues and real green issues are very low in the country today. There is a movement and push by the government to give incentives, and there was a green building index launched last year.
Right.
And a lot of indexes in the world today that can be used to make buildings green. But I think the developers, homeowners are getting into this. They're they're hearing a lot of things about green. Some of them look at green means recycling.
More grass.
More grass.
More grass.
Or recycling. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the first thing that comes to the mind, recycling.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks about the energy efficiency, water efficiency, your indoor environment quality, lighting, a lot more than that.
Yeah. Now, earlier on, for you, Bernard and I were having a quick conversation in the wardrobe, in the makeup room earlier on, and Bernard was saying how the walls that we have, which are plastered with, wallpaper, that could also be quite detrimental to our health. Could you just tell us more about it? I know a lot of people out there who have their walls plastered with wallpaper.
It's a trend nowadays.
Yeah.
It's a trend, yes. Even, you see, carpets, walls, even the paints that you use, coating, sealants, all of this emit something called VOCs. VOCs it stands for volatile organic compounds. It's like when emittance from those materials.
It's like a gas.
It's like a gas, vapor.
Something we don't see.
Yeah, it can be noxious, toxic.
Right.
You don't see that, it gets into your lungs and it's detrimental to your body.
Right.
Which can go on for how many years?
Many, many years. Like, you know, even people come and do that, pss, pss, pss,
Yeah.
and then clean that.
Oh, yeah.
That's very bad.
All right.
Those things don't go away. They stay within the air conditioning system.
Right.
And if your air conditioning system is designed wrong,
Yeah.
that will never go off. If you don't bring enough fresh air into your room or into your apartment or into your office, that's gone.
Which we see more of, isn't it? A lot of people turn on your air conditioners these days. They don't even open the window. They just, you know,
Yes.
just into that claustrophobic environment.
That split air conditioner thing is very, very bad for the health
Right.
because it just recycles the same air.
Right.
The filter inside is not functional, basically. And then it absorbs the humidity that you need. Your skin needs humidity. It absorbs that and dumps it out as condensed water.
So this VOC we're talking about, it stays even though we don't smell it anymore, right?
Yeah.
We don't smell the
Yeah.
noxious substance,
Yes.
but it's still there.
It's there. It's odorless, but it's toxic. Like if you have a photocopier machine, right, where you work, that's bad.
All right. Now, we're seeing something on the screens earlier on for you out there. Dato, maybe you can explain a little bit about the slides that we saw on the screen, or maybe Bernard, you could explain what we saw on the screens earlier on. If I think the gallery, could you just put that thing back again, the slides back again, then maybe we can have a look at it. It basically showed about recycling. It talked about, you know, green buildings and everything. So how is that connected to the conference?